How is common law really enforced? Imagine a world where laws are not just written on paper but are shaped by judges making decisions in courtrooms. That's the essence of common law. And like laws made by legislatures, common law grows from court rulings and legal precedents. Enforcement happens when courts interpret these rulings and apply them to new cases. When someone has a dispute, they bring it to court, especially if no specific law covers the issue. The judge then looks at previous similar cases to see how they were handled. This helps keep the law consistent and predictable. Once the judge decides, they issue a ruling that becomes a precedent for future cases. Enforcement of that ruling is carried out through the legal system, often with fines, injunctions, or other remedies. Sometimes, enforcement quirks pop up because judges have a lot of discretion. They might interpret laws differently or relying on local customs, which can lead to strange outcomes. For example, some states have odd laws that originated from old court decisions or local incidents. Connecticut once had a rule that a pickle had to bounce to be considered edible. Arizona has laws against donkeys sleeping in bathtubs, which came from specific cases or local stories. These laws stay on the books because courts or authorities decide to uphold them, even if they seem bizarre today. This is because common law depends heavily on judicial interpretation and precedent, which can preserve outdated or unusual laws. Sometimes, these enforcement quirks lead to amusing or confusing situations, like a judge upholding a law because it was based on a historic case or local custom. So, in essence, common law is enforced through courts applying past rulings to current disputes, and this process can keep some of the strangest laws alive. It's a system that relies on judicial discretion, which can sometimes produce surprising or humorous enforcement outcomes.